joining us. Y'all look so good. Y'all look like y'all live on the coast. Y'all out here relaxing.
You look good too, Madam Chair.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm Crystal Spain, and I am the chair of the South Carolina Democratic Party. And it is a pleasure to be here today to host our second in-person town hall down in Beaufort County. And I want to give a great big thanks to the Beaufort County Democratic Party for all of the tremendous work that they're doing. And I want to thank our staff who are always working hard. We're a small but mighty team. We punch above our weight all the time. And I want to thank Congressman Clyburn for honoring his commitment to South Carolina voters and traveling outside of his district. In addition to doing town halls in his own district, last week he was in his district doing town halls down in Clyburn County. He's agreed to do 2 additional town halls for us. Tuesday night we were in Spartanburg, and now we're here in Beaufort County. And these town halls are a part of a national Democratic Party effort to engage constituents in Republican districts where their members of Congress refuse to participate in direct democracy and host public town halls. So I want to take a quick second and recognize any elected officials we have in the room with us tonight. You're elected on school board, water commissioners, city council, town council. Please stand so that people can see you here. If you're in the state senate, please rise. Come to the microphone. You told me you weren't coming, but now since you're here, come on and say a few words to the people.
Good evening. I'm Margie Bright Matthews. I represent Colleton, Beaufort, Jasper, Hampton, and all the way up to Charleston.
What is your name again?
It is Margie Bright Matthews.
Oh.
Crystal called me about appearing here. I said, well, Crystal, I don't know. It looks like we're going to be in a fight for the budget. And I can't commit to anything during budget week because I know what happens when you're not there. You get nothing. So I committed to being there and I still got nothing. Imagine that. But it's a fight. If some of you want to see it, I let them know how I felt about it last night, and I voted against the budget because they refused to fund any of our local projects. Those local projects that help poor rural communities. They decided that they were not going to do that. Well, I say they, only one man. Chairman Keeler decided that he was not going to fund any local projects this year because he's decided that he's conservative now that he has his veterinary hospital in the upstate named after him. So, the fight continues. We left this afternoon around 3 o'clock on the issue of vouchers where they're going to use state education dollars to send to private schools. We intend to continue that fight on Tuesday when we return. But Congressman Clyburn, I'm not going to take up your time. It is good to be here to support you and thank you for at least honoring the people of South Carolina vis-a-vis Beaufort when Nancy Mace won't do a town hall. Thank you for excuse me? Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Welcome to South Carolina.
All right, thank you. And I also want to bring to the stage really quickly so you guys know our leadership that's in Beaufort County. Our second vice chair, Myra Rivera Vasquez.
Can you see me? Buenas noches.
Good evening. I'm not going to speak in Spanish. Don't get scared. On behalf of the other officers, Colleen Condon and Michelle Brown, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Beaufort County Democratic Party, my home, for hosting this important town hall. To all of you attending tonight, thank you for standing up, showing up, for fighting for a South Carolina that is more diverse, equitable, and just. I stand before you tonight not just as a proud Democrat, but as a proud veteran wife. My husband served in the Army with pride and honor for 23 years and worked as a veteran for 21 years with the Department of the Navy in Puerto Rico and here in Paris Islands. Hoorah! South Carolina is a veteran state. In 2022, South Carolina was ranked 6th, highest among the states for its share of the veteran population. 8.4% of the adult civilian population in South Carolina is considered veterans. And let me tell you this, 12,000 of our veterans are Latinos. Born here or immigrants, they serve with pride. They are not criminals, they are patriots too. And our veterans, nearly 30% of South Carolina veterans has a disability compared with 16% of the non-veteran population. These are the very people that we should be honoring today, not abandoning. Our 6 counties that make up the 1st Congressional District is home to some of the highest veterans population in the state. In Beaufort County, veterans make up 6% of our workforce. And they just don't bring heart, they bring skills, leadership, and grit to every job they do. But what is happening now, right now, is nothing short of betrayal to our veteran population. The harmful policies, divisive rhetoric, and outright hate targeting our communities has put this nation in a state of chaos. These policies and rhetoric manipulate fear and fuel division, turning communities against another. Our veteran community has been one that has suffered the most. In the first 100 days, almost years, under Trump, we have seen layoffs sweep through the federal government. And remember, nearly 30% of the federal workers are veterans, and half of whom are disabled. The Department of Veterans Affairs is planning to cut 83,000 jobs. That is over 17% of the workforce that provide health care for millions of veterans, short and long-term housing, life insurance, pensions, education stipends, public health research, and justice programs for veterans. And what happened when Trump and the Republican Congress got Medicaid? Many veterans who for any number of reasons don't qualify for VA health care will lose their last line of defense, their access to needed health care service. We are watching veterans being fired en masse, lose their GI Bill benefits, fall into mortgage default, and have their life ruined. And where is our so-called congressional Nancy Mace? Nowhere. Well, she's buying beauty products and cursing their constituents. Her idea of a town hall doesn't include the town. She's lived into gated communities and meet with her supporters. She doesn't listen. She won't face the very people who she is supposed to represent. I got enough. At the time when our democracy is under threat, the residents of Beaufort and the district deserve to be heard.
Yep.
We are here tonight to raise our voices, to lift up our veterans, their families, and the working people across our district. We are here to hold the administration and Nancy Mays, the representative of our district, accountable to the harm they have caused. Let them hear loud and clear. We will not be ignored, we will not be silenced, and we will not back down. As a proud veteran wife and as a fearless Democrat, I'm ready to do the good fight, to stir up the good trouble. I am part of the resistance, and I'm inviting you, I challenge you to join me in this fight. Let's make history together. Gracias. Buenas noches. I want to introduce our other fearless Democrat here in Beaufort County, our chair, Kathleen Hodges.
Okay, good evening. And for our out-of-town guests, welcome to beautiful Beaufort County. My name is Kathleen Hughes, and it is my honor to serve as the chair of the Beaufort County Democratic Party. First, I'd like to thank Congressman Clyburn, Chairwoman Spain, and the hard-working team at SCDP for arranging this true town hall so that the residents of Beaufort County and the 1st Congressional District have the opportunity to be heard. Before proceeding, I would like to call for a moment of silence to acknowledge and honor the passing of Beaufort County's beloved leader, former Representative Reverend Kenneth Hodges. Please, let's take a moment. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to ask everyone who volunteers with the Beaufort County Democratic Party or your local county party, any officers, executive committee members, volunteers, donors, please rise and accept our gratitude. In Beaufort County, our local Democrats are always on the front lines. They work hard, serving the community, registering voters, making calls and knocking doors, and supporting our beloved candidates. They enter data and they raise funds. They set goals and work tirelessly to crush them. And the people who have been standing before you are the people who are doing that work. These are the volunteers who dedicate their time and resources to ensure that our party is prepared for victory in 2026. Woo! Please join them We are stronger together. Let's build a mighty coalition and do our best work. That is what is required of us in this moment. Our coalition need not be perfect. It need not agree on every point, but we must be united in our goal to save this democracy. We must band together to elect Democratic candidates, because the road to victory in CD1 runs through Beaufort County, and we owe it to the nation and to our community to do our best work. But for tonight, we gather here at the People's Town Hall. Our esteemed Congressman Clyburn has come to address our concerns, while our elected representative, Congresswoman Nancy Mace, refuses to hold a true town hall. A true town hall is not held behind the gates of a private community that is inaccessible to the public. A true town hall is not held on the telephone with 2 hours notice. And a true town hall is held in district, not on the other side of the state. However, instead of arranging to meet with constituents, our representative releases videos mocking, insulting, and yes, cursing at them, at us. If a representative claims to be afraid to face the everyday people of their district, working class people, parents, veterans, retirees, it's time to elect new leadership.
Amen.
It is crystal clear that the time has come to replace Mace. The people of CD1 deserve a representative who is unafraid, who will rise to meet challenges, who cares about all the people in this district, and who will protect the greatness of our nation. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to talk to our family, friends, and neighbors, and we're going to work to find common ground while not sacrificing our values. We are going to use our data, our digital, and our grassroots tools to reach all of our voters. We're going to remember that Beaufort County voted nearly 47% Democratic in the 2018 congressional races. That was the midterm after Trump's first election, when Beaufort County helped turn CD1 blue. Let's do that again. We're going to ask all of you to join us and invest in our local party with your time and resources, because Beaufort County is worth fighting for. Finally, missed the line, and we are going to hold Nancy Mace accountable from now until the day we vote her out. Finally, I cannot end without an optimistic note. We are going to stay optimistic, because we know that despite the challenges, the task before us is not insurmountable. We are not alone, and we are not blue dots. We, Democrats, are the blue heart of South Carolina.
Yeah.
All right. Please enjoy tonight's town hall and reach out to your local party tomorrow. Whether you protest, volunteer, or run for office, let's get in this fight together, because when we unite, we win. Thank you.